Hi, my name is Tom. I was sent these TAILI cut-resistant, puncture-resistant work gloves to go ahead and tell you all about it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I got to admit, I'm actually pretty impressed with these gloves. I was a little skeptical about gloves that could save your fingers from punctures and cuts, but these are actually ANSI certified. They are, I think, level 5 cut resistance, or level 5 puncture resistant, and then level 1 vibration kind of impact resistant. They are really, really well designed, comfortable gloves. Let me kind of show you all the features, and then we'll talk about what each feature can kind of protect you from. So here's the gloves themselves. I want to kind of show you up close. They have first of all, kind of a rubber, texturized rubber across the tops of the fingers and the thumb, so that if you drop things, that rubber is very, very thick. It is very flexible. These are comfortable gloves. They do move. I have worn these gloves for the last 20-25 minutes while I've kind of gone around and worked on review items. And guess what? Still breathable, still very comfy. They fit and feel great. So besides the top of the gloves with the rubber, you also have the palms, which are nice and protected. You have an anti-slip grip here, and I can tell you right now, this is really, really good. Both sides have this rubberized look to them, this feel to them. Things don't slide on this, so you can hold onto a tool really, really well. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't slide even if you want it to. It's just that kind of that anti-friction padding there. You do also have padding here on the kind of the base of the hand, as well as here in the palm. That helps a little bit with some of the impact resistance when you're using like a drill or some sort going into concrete, impact drill. That sort of thing will actually help there. The gloves themselves are also reflective. You can see there is a reflective strip there, and they are adjustable. I can actually take this off, I can open it up, I can make it a little tighter or a little looser. Sizing, if you're on the edge of sizing, I would probably go for the smaller one just so it fits. Again, with Amazon, they make things really easy, but you can see you are adjustable size. You can kind of tighten or loosen the actual wrist strap here, but otherwise they fit really, really well. They're very comfortable and very breathable. I'm actually surprised that my hands are not hot or sweaty yet. Oh, and one more really, really nice feature is that these are smartphone compatible. You can use your smartphone with it. I've actually been turning the video on and off with my gloves on, which is such a relief. That's amazing to be able to do that. But you can go ahead and use your phone with these. They are touchscreen compatible. That is a really, really nice feature. So who are these for? These are for DIY home enthusiasts like me who use a lot of sharp tools. It's for anybody who uses glass work, tile work, metal work, for cutting metal, bending metal. HVAC is a big one. These are really, really helpful for that. We'll talk about that in a second. They're great for outdoors as well. Obviously, because of the grip, because of the anti-slip pads here, they're good for holding bigger tools. They're good for raking, shoveling, moving things around. You're not going to slip anything. Even for bushwhacking with like a big knife or something. This is great because you can hold a branch, cut it, and you'll be pretty good. You'll be pretty protected against your hand. I was going to talk about how puncture resistant and how cut resistant these things were by putting a hot dog in the thumb and then kind of cutting it and then showing you kind of what the hot dog wasn't damaged. But after I've been using these for a while, the heck with that. I'm just going to go ahead and run this saw right against my hand, and you can hear it. It actually is hitting. Here we go. Let me get you a good shot. It actually is hitting. Okay. I am against my hand. I can feel it, but it's not sharp. It's not cutting the material. Whereas with a cheapy little glove from a home improvement store, if I were to put this on and go back and forth across my hand for more than about 2 or 3 swipes, I'd probably cut right through it and start bleeding. I talked about outdoor use. This is one that I actually have done recently as well. I can actually do this sort of thing. This is a blade, fairly sharp. I sharpened it early in the summer and I've used it kind of about half a season. But I can do this sort of thing with it. Can I feel it? Yes. Can I come down pretty hard? Yes. It feels a little bit sharp, but it's not hurting me. I can get this all kind of different ways. Now, these are not cut proof and puncture proof. Obviously, if I were to go ahead and drop this with a 30-pound weight on it, bad things would happen. But for that occasional hit, that occasional slice that you might accidentally not be paying attention, you might grab the sword like this or grab the weapon like this, grab that knife, no problem. This happens a lot where you're just reaching around, you go to grab something, and ow, I got it. With these gloves, honestly, it's very safe. I am not hurting myself. It's amazing at how I can do this. Squeeze pretty hard with a sharp blade. Metalwork, same idea. These are really, really, really sharp little aluminum edges. I was cutting some stuff to kind of patch up one of the parts of part of my HVAC return vent, and you can see that is really, really sharp stuff. That is painfully sharp. If I were to take my finger off and go like this, I would be bleeding. Not here. I can kind of bend the edges. I can grab these edges, which have all been cut by hand. You know, that's not great. I'm really pretty amazed that I can do this, and it's actually kind of scary that I can do this so safely. Tile work and glass work is a big one. This is a big project I have coming up. I'm actually gutting my bathroom, taking out all the tile. Here's a broken tile. Now, if you ever work with tile, you say, oh, big deal, it's a piece of tile. No, this is glass-like. This is razor sharp right here. I can do this. I can squeeze it. I can pick it up. I can pick up these sort of pieces without hurting myself. I know from experience because I've used chibi gloves to go ahead and clean up tile, and I've been shocked at how those little tiny slivers just puncture right through those gloves. Again, these are level 5 puncture proof from ANSI, level 5 cut proof. They actually work really, really well. I'm just completely shocked. I almost want to take my hand off and just kind of show you, but I'm also not going to do that. Even things like an X-Acto knife. I can slice this across my hand, on my finger. I'm having a hard time actually even leaving a mark on these gloves. They really are pretty amazing. I've never come across puncture-proof gloves like this before, so this is really pretty impressive. I am definitely going to recommend these gloves for anyone who does DIY stuff at home, anyone who has any chance of hurting their fingers with any kind of sharp tools, glass, metal. These are really pretty amazing. Again, the fact that I can squeeze these two sharp things in my hands is really a testament to how good they are. I can feel them, I can move very well, but I'm not getting cut. That's the remarkable part. These are cut resistant, puncture resistant. They are comfortable, breathable. They do stop with some of the impact tools. I was using a hammer earlier, and I kind of noticed, oh, that feels kind of nice in the hand. They are, again, breathable, comfortable. They are touchscreen compatible. And I didn't even mention this. You can wash these things. They'll throw them in a washing machine, go ahead and clean them up. They are washable. That's remarkable too. I have so many gloves that I've thrown away because they smelled bad. Nope, not these. You can go ahead and wash them, clean them up just like that. They really are very remarkable gloves. Again, the fact that they do all these things, they are very safe. I've been sitting here playing with sharp things for 10-15 minutes on my phone, and I have yet to have a mark on the gloves or my fingers. They are very flexible, very movable, very mobile. You can see they really are pretty remarkable gloves. If you're a home enthusiast, if you work with any kind of metal, HVAC, glass, tile, sharpness, anything with sharp tools, if you've ever nicked your hand with a sharp tool and thought, phew, that was close, pick up these gloves. These are very, very good gloves. They're strong, they're powerful, they're going to protect your fingers. Wow, I'm very impressed. Highly recommended.